All right, so we're here with episode 2, and unfortunately, there was issues with the recording, which this whole series so far has just been crazy. The first part, the first episode was my fault. This time, the recording corrupted, and about halfway through, and then I had to. Luckily, I got to restart it, so I still got some more um, progress recorded, but what that means is that first half of what I did is now just gone. And so I'm going to do my best to kind of walk through what I did and what I unlocked. So, welcome to episode 2. Hopefully, and this is a big thing, I did figure out on the second half how to do proper audio, and so we've got that going for us. And then we'll hopefully be good on episode 3 and not have these issues. And I really, really hope that I can provide a decent playthrough for you guys. But if not, maybe we'll just start a new series, or maybe we'll do a series alongside this. But yeah, whatever we do, it'll work. I'm just here for the love of the game. I'm not doing it for anything specifically. So yeah, well, let's kind of do a little tour, I guess, of what I've done. And so this was also after the second half that you're going to see as well. So I'm kind of forgetting exactly what I did in the first half that corrupted and the second half that I just don't have. So I know one thing that we got was the MAM here. And so that was something that we had unlocked in episode 1. Or wait, no, did we do that in episode 1? Yes, we unlocked it, but we didn't build it yet. And so to build it, I needed some plates, the cables, and wire. So that was easy, nothing too crazy. And then what we did, we kind of went exploring. And so if we look at the map, like we explored for most of that half, and there was honestly, there wasn't that much. You didn't miss much, but I just kind of I started going down this way, and then I followed up this way, and over here for some reason it's not like showing that I discovered it. There's like a little not cave, but like there's a big rock above you, and you just kind of are in this opening. And I found this ore, caterium. I don't know, something like that. I found an ore vein. It was whatever. I don't know what it's actually used for. But yeah, it was kind of okay, I guess. And then oh, oh, how do I delete that? Remove the sand. Um, so yeah, what I did while I was exploring, I found some slugs. They're like these blue, like sludgy slug things. I wonder if, yeah, power slugs. So that blue thing that you see right there, I found one of the, or I found a couple of those actually. I found a couple of those and I threw them into the MAM, and then it got me some research. And there's other slugs, and like I can upgrade, do some overclocking, I guess. I'm not really sure. I didn't go too far into it. I just put it in here and did that. And then I put some quartz in here. Um, and then some more quartz to unlock some silica and like new shop stuff. And I can scan for quartz now. And that was because I was gonna try. I want to pursue blade runners. I think those look really sick. I have no idea what they do. Oh well, I guess I didn't know at the time, but then I read it, which was something that we got corrupted and missed probably. I think I can't remember if I maybe I did the MAM after. I don't know, but this is really sick. Makes you jump higher, move faster, take less damage when you fall. So okay. And so then nutrients, I just threw the berries in here, scanned them. Mycelia did that. And then I researched the fabric in here, and then like there's more things to research, and I'm guessing uh but they're used for other things. And then here's where the Caterium came in. So I can scan for it now because I got enough of it to put it in there. And then there's ingots that I can make with it, which I looked here and like I can make a zip line, and then stun rebar. But other than that, I'm not really sure what I can make. So, oh, and then here's a weird thing that I got. So this scannable object Mercer sphere, it was kind of like making noise, and then I went up to it and collected it, and it like was, uh-oh, that's not good. Fuse blown. Not good. But anyways, it kind of was like speaking, and then when I researched it, it was really weird actually. So yeah, but then I went down here and looked at like we can unlock the dimensional depot uploader. So basically it says it's used to upload resources to a dimensional storage deposit. And then you can use those resources as if they were in your inventory. So that's really interesting. Um, and I'm not really sure how it works, but I need to get SAM fluctuators. I need 11 of those, and then another Mercer sphere. So it's not really something I can get right now. And then I threw in some of the like stuff that you get from killing the enemies, and you just put like one of each type in here, and it just unlocks, and then shows this bioorganic like alien DNA capsule. I'm not really sure what. Oh my gosh, not really sure all that it does, but like this right here, rebar gun, looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if it's like if we do like concrete stuff and it. I actually have. Oh wait, I guess I could read it. I haven't read it actually. An improvised ranged weapon for self-defense has to be reloaded after each use. Oh. Oh. Wait, what? Go back. Improvised ranged weapon. That actually... Ooh. Wait. Can be shot using the rebar gun for self-defense. Is this like a pistol? Oh, that's sick. So that's what that's what this is. Stun rebar. Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's actually you know what, I'm gonna do that right now so we can have a little bit more to watch because I think I only did like got like 10 minutes. So yeah, let's do proteins, which I need. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna finish doing my little tour. So we have our burners here. That one's full and that one's full. Why are we out of power? Max consumption 63. Oh, and these only do 30 each. Okay. You know what I could do? I could actually just place another burner over here. I need plates and rods, which I don't know if this was here before. I think it was here before. Well, I think this one and this one was here before, but then I made another line off of that splitter that is it has two constructors. This one right here is doing the rods. This one's turning those rods into screws so that now I have screw production here. And then we have our plates and rods here, which I think I already had being produced. So I don't think that that's new, but I did kind of reorganize it to make it look a little nicer. But like overall, I didn't actually do much. I just kind of, my exploration was not good, and so it ended up, I don't know, it seems like this game isn't really exploration heavy. That's what I noticed, at least. I thought maybe there's some buildings or something that I could find, but I did not find any buildings or really anything. So I didn't explore a lot though. So there is possibility that there is stuff, but from what I saw, there wasn't a whole lot to be found. But what we, I guess, wanted to do here was just reorganize everything, and we got that. So that was cool. And then I'll let you watch the second half, which I actually haven't, I really don't know what I did. I should have watched it over before I started recording, but yeah, so actually, you know what we could do? Because I didn't actually do the, let's just do the exploration again. I'll go on the path that I kind of did, or at least I'm gonna go over to the like Caterium ore thing. Um, what? Because it was a pretty cool little cave sort of thing, and yeah, I feel like if I did any more like pursuing the rebar gun and stuff, I think that's like I'm progressing more in the game, and I don't feel like that should be put before the half that I still have recorded, if that makes sense. I don't know. I wish it would have worked good the first time, and then I wouldn't be having this issue. But unfortunately, you know, I made a couple mistakes, and it didn't work out great. So, uh, but you know, the one thing about that, I am learning how to do it better, and so that should provide a better experience for you guys on other series and further along in this series. So, yeah, that should be helpful, I guess. And we'll just kind of work through this and see. So this was a little like not cave, but the rock cropping that oh yeah. Oh, and another thing that I discovered, those like pillar things, like I don't know, they look, those goofy looking things right there, they damage you if you get too close to them. So there's something to watch out for, because I found some like down in the swampy area or whatever down there, and they were hurting me. And then also these ones on the way back were hurting me. But you can just walk around them and they don't bother you. But let's see, so yeah, we're almost there. Turn on the light. But yeah, this was the rock cropping out thing that I was talking about, and it's kind of cool. I mean, it's pretty sweet looking. It'd be cool to build like a base up here, but there wasn't really a whole lot going on here. I'm gonna get this guy. Oop. That guy hit me for quite a bit of damage. But we have a bunch of berries or nuts or whatever these are. So yeah, here's the kind of thing that that I had discovered. You kind of go underneath here and you're in this like rocky thing, and then there's some enemies down there. And oh, there's a slug right there. I wonder if I can make that jump. I might be able to make that jump. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's got a little water area and oh. Oh yeah, and then those things that I just ran away from, they like spit out poison or gas or something. I don't know. Um, if you, oh, it doesn't look like it did it. Did this one? Well, basically, there's like this green gas that they spew out, and then it damages you, and it's not good. So, yeah, but that's kind of all I did. And then the ore vein was further down there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I killed a couple animals as I was exploring. They're all the same animals though, I think, that I've recorded before, so it's no big deal. But yeah, I mean that was the basic gist of what I did, and just shortened, very much shortened, because I was out doing a lot more exploring. But nothing really more, like that little cave thing was the most exciting part of it, really. So yeah, this was kind of just what I was doing, was this right here, just running around, grabbing the leaves, killing things as I saw them, and yeah, discovering a couple new mechanics. But it seems like this game is focused more on just building a factory rather than like, I don't know, finding loot. So I can't speak on that though because I don't actually know, but just based on like what I've experienced, it seems that way. How far am I? Okay, yeah, I'm almost there. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did. That's limestone, I don't really need it. And then, I guess that is gonna, oh yeah, that, like, orange slug down there, I was trying to go get that, and I couldn't get that because of, because, why couldn't I get it? Can't remember. Oh, because of those, like, spore things. Also, there's something, like, up there, I think, and at the time, I had no way of going up, but since I have materials, let's make a ramp going up this. Because that was something that I mentioned as I was exploring, was that I like wanted to bring materials so that I could climb things just like this. And whoa, that thing's huge. That's way bigger than the normal one. I'm stuck. I'm just spamming these. Bro. Dude, that one was huge. Look at how big this thing is. Jeez. Uh-oh. 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 Not these things. Those things are so annoying. Oh, this was the Mercer sphere. Or a Mercer sphere. Yeah, see, so it's kind of like speaking. It's a little weird. And it's like, it's definitely a little creepy, but then you collect it. And then look like what it does, what it's doing down there.
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
Huh. You see that? See, that's kind of like what happened the first time. It didn't say that exactly for the first one. I think it's different, like, per thing, but yeah, it was definitely interesting, just like that one was. So yeah, I guess, that's kind of all that happened, was just that. And then yeah, then you'll see like my second half, which I'll have, and you'll kind of actually see like what I was doing then. But yeah, so I think that'll kind of be it for this first half. So now you're going to get the second half, which is after my first section that I corrupted, which is what I was trying to kind of recreate with this. And then the second half is going to be more of what I was actually doing during that time. And it might overlap a little because it's just kind of awkward and it sucks, but I have to do it this way, so I'm sorry, but it happens, and I'm doing my best, but and now from now on, I won't have that issue. So, yeah, thank you. So now on to part 2. Something happened with the recording, so not sure what that was, but I didn't do anything in between. I just started it again. Let's do storage container. Okay, this is where I can put leaves. I can do this. I can do this leaves. And this biofuel. Connect there to there. There to there. And there to there. This is doing leaves. This is doing biofuel, which is being put into here, which is going to the burners. Okay, perfect. And then this is doing screws, but I need a place to put them? Oh yeah, that was kind of like the whole foundation. Okay, why is that? And then that, that. Look at that. That kind of meshes. I might move that later. I don't know. So then taking this storage container. Surface is uneven. Encroaching another object's things. Foundation. Okay, this is starting to not look great. Okay, this thing's working way too fast. Let's see. Rods, screws. Oh yeah, the screws need to be output into a storage container. Maybe I could just make this container like I don't know. Okay, so now I have screws, plates, rods automated. Let's move the containers to match up. Ooh. This is in the way. I don't know if I want to move that. Maybe we'll leave that one. Okay, so plates. Put plates in there. Let's fill that. That's already full. That's already full. Okay. Alright, well I got this, like, automated. I don't really know what to do here. This looks not great, but that's a problem for another time. I could probably do a whole episode of organizing it, but we don't need to worry. Okay. Well, let's go throw... I'm gonna throw the screws in to there. Plates are good, I don't have any. And then the rods into there. Not really sure what to do with everything else. Let's see, we could do part assembly, jump pads, logistics. Let's do this. I think this is a good one. Okay. All three of the things that I'm making currently, so just take all. And okay, that was all I needed. So there we go. And take all. Boom, boom. And then I need to... I don't know if I'm gonna have enough screws. 500 is a lot. Yeah, I only have 250. Okay. Well, let's just throw those in there. I need the cables and stuff anyways. Okay, let's do this. Let's take my time doing the cables and then screws, and then I think that'll be good for this episode. I was hoping to do more exploring. The whole episode was supposed to be exploring, but whatever, I guess. I mean, don't always get to do what I want, so. We did do a lot, though. We're pretty productive here, so. We needed about 200 cables, right? Something like that. Screws. I don't have anything to do screws. How many cables do we have? And they had like 4 or something, so probably a lot. I have a lot more wire, probably. Okay, yeah, I only needed 200, but having extra is good. And then screws, I need the rods for, so let's do this. So I need about 250, so that shouldn't take a whole long time. Screws pump out pretty good, so. So then once I have that, I'm gonna need to work on part assembly, and the way that I'm making my my factory, everything's coming towards my like hub, which means I probably need to move the hub or change the direction of my factory, which might actually make more sense. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. Okay, there's my 250. So we're gonna launch this, and yeah, that'll be good. I'm gonna throw my stuff back in here.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Humans cannot manufacture project parts. Interesting. That's gonna be really nice. I'm thinking though, like what I was talking about earlier, to move my factory. I think if I take these belts and on this lane, whoa, oh, you can climb these? No way. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that. I thought they were just for show. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is take these and turn them going that direction, because I've got a lot more space that way. So if I turn them and they go that way, then I can avoid this mess over here and just send it going the other direction and mess with it over there. But that's for next episode, so I think for now that's going to do it. So anybody that watched this far and is still watching the series, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and I'm learning as I go, and I think I'm doing pretty decent. I don't know. I'm kind of back and forth on if I'm going to actually read all the comments, but if you guys want to leave comments being nice and happy and stuff, but not telling me how to play the game, that'd be awesome. I don't want to cheat, you know. I'd love to read the comments and everything, and I really do appreciate suggestions, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'll have someone read them to me, and then someone else would be able to do that. I don't know, we'll see. But just, you know, leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your time being here, and thank you so much. But for now, bye.